Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another episode. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what you should wear to the clinical research interview. What should you wear to your first clinical research interview? This episode is for people, it doesn't matter if you're entry level, part-time, contract, senior level, it does not matter. Because what I'm going to tell you today is important for your interviewing skills altogether. What you wear could have a huge impact on if you're selected or not. And I'm going to let you in on some secrets here and a couple stories from my past interviewing experience to show you just how that is. So, first of all, we'll start. What should you wear? Guys, business professional. That's likely a suit, full suit, black, gray, blue. Maybe a blazer if you can get away with it. Blazer bow tie or blazer tie. But business professional is what you should wear, unless they tell you to wear something else. Unless they physically tell you, either email or on the phone, to wear something else to the interview, you can wear something else to the interview. But other than that, you always come business professional, suit and tie. No questions. Ladies, I'm not as familiar as what you guys wear, or the terminology. I know you guys got blouse, skirt, all this other stuff. So I'm going to keep it real with y'all as well. Business professional. So if that's a suit, a women's suit, or whatever it is you got to wear, business professional is what you wear. Now, why? Okay, so I was told fairly recently by the HR department that a lot of people interview not in business professional attire. And I'm like, what? I thought that was just par for the course. I thought everyone interviewed in business professional attire. And they told me that no, that's not the case. So I was shocked by this. I was literally in shock because that gives me a huge advantage if I wear business professional attire. And that exactly was the case. So one time I interviewed with a lady on Skype. I couldn't see her, but she could see me. You know how these Skype interviews are. I had on my suit and tie. So even for Skype interviews, you wear business professional attire. So I had on my suit and tie, and I come to find out later, after I was already hired, that lady recommended that I be hired immediately just because I had on that suit and tie. And of course I was, I had a good interview. We connected pretty well. But because I had on the suit and tie, she thought I came to dress, I came to impress. That's how my work would be in the organization. And she thought I should be hired immediately. So that is the kind of recommendation you would want early on in the interview process, right? I think we would all agree that's exactly the type of recommendation you would want. And so imagine if I did not wear a suit and tie. Imagine if I just wore, a shirt, a button up. Imagine if I just wore that. It would not have left the same impression on her, and she would not have thought so highly of me because of that. So that's something you got to think about, is you got to wear business professional, because it sets you apart from other people, one. But two, you've got to look the part. Clinical research is a professional field. Now, it doesn't matter, because a lot of companies are moving towards casual attire, so jeans in a polo or jeans in a button-up or whatever girls wear. They're moving more towards casual, especially on Friday and Thursday. But that doesn't mean that you as the interviewee or you as the incoming employee get to wear that same attire too. You come professional for your interviews. Doesn't matter if it's Skype, WebEx, or whatever they use. Doesn't matter. Or if it's in person. You got to go business professional. And that's an example of how it really, really, benefits you to wear that. And another thing, when I was interviewing, the recruiter complimented me on my outfit. I had on a suit and tie, like I'm telling you guys now. And she told me that not a lot of people come in a suit and tie. And so I'm like, that's interesting. I'm looking around and notice that the dress code is a little bit more casual than other places. But guys, it just goes to show that if you wear that suit and tie, you're going to look good, you're going to feel good, and not to mention, you're going to already set yourself apart from the other applicants and the other candidates. So wear that suit and tie. I mean, I'm sure if you're thinking back right now on situations where you did not wear that business professional, you may have cost yourself a job because of it. Or you definitely could have talked yourself into a job because of it. So that's just something to keep in mind. Wear business professional to all your interviews. All right, guys. That's it for today's episode. Email me, eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com for any inquiries you may have. Take care.